You got it, right? I gave you documentation. Oh, wow. Look at her eyes. Wow. Look at her eyes, guys. Gee, I wonder why Muslims are hailing her and rushing to her and using her and hoping that they do jihad and they can mount her. Gee, let's see. Oh, let's see why. Oh, I see why. See? We see why. I see now. Oh, gee, very modest. That's what Allah and His Messenger love. There you go. You low-life trash. You think you're going to make fun of Christians and slander Christians and mock Jesus and defend Muhammad? See? Faisal, we don't use laughing Muhammad's ass off. I'll insult Muhammad if you do that again. Laughing Muhammad's butt off. All right? So now let's go. We got more. Now, let me show you what Muhammad said about her. Muhammad said she's stupid. That's why you guys pray for me. Pray God gives me at least 20 more years, vitality, health, vigor, boldness, holiness, that I never shame Lord Jesus Christ, but glorify Lord Jesus Christ and destroy this filthy religion for 20 more years and see my daughters grow up. But now, what did Muhammad say about this blonde? He says she's stupid. What do I mean? Well, let's see. Well, did Muhammad say she's stupid? Yeah. You ready? Now bring your Muslim lovers to refute me. Bring them. Come on, Mohammedans. Defend her. Maybe one day Allah will give you her booty. Pun intended. Her booty. Right? The articles are all there. So who is lying? You Jezebel? Who's lying? Now I know you're lying. Why the F you're lying? Okay. Now let's see. Does the Quran and the Muslim source say that she's stupid? Because women are stupid. Half a brain. Well, here, chapter 2, verse 228. Men ought to have superiority over the woman. Have a degree advantage over them. All right. Well, we'll skip this. Chapter 4, verse 34. Men are superior to women on account of the qualities with which God has gifted the one above the other. So men are superior, huh? All right, you're still maybe not convinced. And get 2 witnesses out of your men. And if there are not 2 men, then a man and 2 women. Did you see that, bimbo? Hey, blondie, that wants to do a Muslim's laundry. Islam says men are superior to you. And Islam says it takes 2 of you blondes to equal 1 man when it comes to testimony. But that's just the beginning. Now I know you're lying. Golden Week. If the Lord Jesus is pleased, and I have 20 more years, maybe I'll do it. But if not, I ask the Lord Jesus that He will have these materials collected, published as books, so that they remain for many more years, because eventually these websites will be gone. Okay, focus, everyone. Okay, Hong, if you do caps again, we're going to send you to China. And you guys, see, my sisters in the Lord, can I say something to you, my sisters in the Lord? You let this bastard, son of a whore, not only use caps, but hangman. Do you understand what hangman means? Hold on, let me not jump the gun. Hangman, I hope you're not insulting hangman, because hangman may be him referring to his body part. If that's it, get him out of here, but ask him first. Okay, now, notice you have to get 2 men to be witnesses, but if there's not 2 men, a man and 2 women. So you need a total of 4 women to equal 2 men's testimony. You with me there? it takes two women to equal one man's testimony. So if Islamic Sharia requires two men, you don't have two men, one man, two women. If you don't have one man, two women, four women. Because women are half the worth of men. That's why they get half of the inheritance that a man does, and a man gets the inheritance of two women. Oh, but you know what? I'm misquoting the Quran. I'm not quoting it accurately. Okay, you blonde bimbo. Let's see what the authentic traditions attributed to Satan's son Muhammad teaches. And you can bring Khalid Yasin to refute me so I can expose him too. Here it is. Sahih Bukhari. Sahih Khulkhari. Sahih al-Khulkhari. Okay. Here it is. You ready? What does Sahih al-Khulkhari say? The Prophet said, narrating Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, is it the witness of a woman equal to half of that of a man? The woman said, yes. He said, this is because of the deficiency of a woman's mind. So Muhammad says in Sahih Khulkhari, so hangman, I'm guessing that picture means that you use a noose to hang people, right? It's nothing insulting? All right. Muhammad says the reason why it takes two women to equal the testimony of one man is because you're deficient in your brain. All right. This Tarikh al-Tabari, she'll say, well, you know what? This doesn't come from Muhammad. It's weak, brother. It's weak, brother. That's all right. I'm going to give you sound narrations that says that this Muslim got it from Muhammad and Muhammad's God. History of al-Tabari, General Introduction from Creation to the Flood, Volume 1, pages 280 to 281. Okay, ready? According to Yunus ibn Wahab ibn Zayd, and he whispered, Satan whispered to Eve about the tree and succeeded in taking her to it. Then he made it seem good to Adam. He continued. When Adam felt a need for her and called her, she said, no, unless you go there. When he went, she said again, no, unless you eat from this tree. He continued. They both ate from it, and their secret parts became apparent to them. He continued. Adam then went about in paradise in flight. His Lord called out to him, Adam, is it from me that you are fleeing? Adam replied, no, my Lord, but I feel shame before you. When God asked what had caused this trouble, he replied, Eve, my Lord. Now watch. Blonde bimbo, you're upset that I called you intentional? Muhammad called you worse and did worse to you women. Eve, my Lord. Whereupon God said, now it is my obligation to make her bleed once every month, as she made this tree bleed. I also make her stupid, although I had created her intelligent. So you see, blonde bimbo, Muhammad's God said you're stupid. He made you stupid. Where am I lying? Where am I lying? But it's going to get worse. And must make her suffer pregnancy and birth with difficulty, although I made it easy for her to be pregnant and give birth. Ibn Zayd said, were it not for the affliction of the affected Eve, the woman of this world would not menstruate and they'd be intelligent, meaning you're stupid. Hey, blonde bimbo, you're dumb, you're stupid. That's what Muhammad said. You're an idiot. Why are you upset? Why are you upset? I'm giving you your prophet. And when pregnant, give birth easily. So you would have been smart, but you're stupid. All right. Tafsir al-Jalalain. Let's see what the Muslims say about these verses. No way. Him too? Oh my goodness. Christina Princess? All right. Well, more power to him. Tafsir al-Jalalain, Quran 2:282. And summoned to bear witness that two witnesses, men, mature Muslim free men, or if the two witnesses be not men, then one man and two women. Why? To bear witness. Why? Why two women equals one man? Such witnesses as you approve of, an account of their piety and probity. The number of women is because of the fact, so that if one of the two women errs, forgets the testimony, given their lesser astuteness and accuracy, you're not as astute or accurate as men. Everyone got it or no? Guys, I know I have my own sayings. See, I said CP's on and people left. They want to go see CP. More power to you guys. All right. How about here? What does he say about chapter 4, verse 34? The two Jalals. Men are in charge. And by the way, you can get beaten like a bimbo. Chapter 4, 34. They have authority over women, disciplining them and keeping them in check. Why? Because of that which God has preferred the one over the other. That is because God has given them the advantage over women in knowledge and reason. So men have advantage over you, bimbo, because they are reasonable and knowledgeable and you lack in those areas. In what way has Allah made men superior to women? This is a collection attributed to Ibn Abbas. Tanwir al-Mikbas, Tafsir Ibn Abbas. Right here. And they have rights and inviolability with their husbands, similar to those of their husbands, and kind companionship, and of course. And men have a degree above them. In what areas? In relation to the reasoning faculty. See, we're smarter than you. Inheritance, blood money, and witnesses in court. See, you're stupid. Chapter 4, verse 34. What is this collection of hadiths attributed to Ibn Abbas state? Men are in charge of women. They're in charge of overseeing the proper conduct of women, because Allah hath made the one of them, the men, through reason and the division of booty, to excel over the women. So men excel over you, Blondie, because you are stupid and have the brain of a man. Oh, but she still won't believe me. All right. Okay, you guys enjoying this, or you're bored? Yeah, if Hangman acts up, send him to a Christian Prince. I'm sure he'll like it. Yes, I'll address your lesbian aunt. Okay. All right. We ready now? All right. Watch here. Christians, teach this to your kids so they hate Muhammad as much as they hate Satan. So anyone who knows this will never consider becoming Muslim. All right. So, narrated Abu Sayyid al-Khudri. Once Allah's apostle went out to the Musalla to pray. Now watch. On Eid al-Adha or al-Fitr prayer. Then he passed by the woman and said, "O woman, give alms. I've seen that the majority of the dwellers of hellfire were you. So you are part of the majority that will be in hell. Bimbo." They asked, "Why is it so, Allah's apostle?" He replied, "You curse frequently and are ungrateful to your husbands. I've not seen anyone more deficient in intelligence and religion than you." That's Muhammad, huh? Sahih Khulkhari? Sahih Khulkhari, huh? Okay. But watch, look. Look what Muhammad says. A cautious, sensible man could be led astray by some of you. The one asked, Allah's apostle, what is deficient in our intelligence and religion? He said, is not the evidence of two women equal to the witness of one man? Now notice the circular reasoning. Muhammad says in the Quran, it takes two women to equal testimony of one man. And he says, see, doesn't the Quran say it takes two of you to equal one man in testifying? Yeah, but wait, Muhammad, why does it have to be that way? Who said it has to be that way? You said it in the name of your God. You and your God just decided to say it takes two women equal testimony of one man. And now we're stuck having to follow this garbage. And then you use that to show that's proof that women are stupider than men. Not as smart as men. Isn't that right? They replied in affirmative. He said, this is the deficiency in her intelligence. Isn't it true that a woman can neither pray nor fast during her menses? They replied in the affirmative. He said, this is deficiency in your religion. Now you see how wicked this man is? Wait. We women have no control over menses. It is your God Allah, you claim, that made us have menses. And now Allah's blaming us for making us have menses, because when we have menses, we can't pray and fast, and that shows we're not as religious. Auzu billahi Muhammad rajim. Auzu billahi Muhammad rajim. Yep, went on the fences. Makes sense, huh? All right. Sahih al-Khulkhari again. Volume 2, number 161. Narrated Abdullah bin Bas. The Prophet replied, I also saw the hellfire and had never seen such a horrible sight. I saw that most of the inhabitants were women. The people asked, O Allah's apostle, why is it so? The Prophet replied, because of their ungratefulness. See, because you're ungrateful to your husbands, you're going to be the majority in hell. Well, what about ungrateful husbands like Muhammad, who mistreated his wives? They'll be kings in paradise. It was asked whether they are ungrateful to Allah. The Prophet said, they are ungrateful to their companions of life and ungrateful to good deeds. If you are benevolent to one of them throughout the life, and if she sees anything undesirable in you, she will say, I've never had any good from you. You see what he just did? No matter how good you are to women, if you do one mistake, they'll say, see, I've never seen any good thing you've done. Now, how many women make up paradise? Sahih Muslim. So she doesn't, the Jezebel doesn't think, misquoting, among the inmates of paradise, the women form a minority. Imran bin Hussein reported Allah's Messenger said, among the inmates of paradise, the woman would form a minority. Damn, Gina. Damn. Damn, Gina. This is what this trash is defending as an Australian. No way, Golden Week. You want me to send you to those Muslims for hearing them what they say? So how does more women justify less women in paradise? Are you stupid or are they stupid for you to be listening to them? Or is it the other way around? Not only that, but Islam says, the Quran says, Islam says, and the Quran says, that women are part of property that men own. Here, chapter 3, verse 14. Boy, it gets even worse. Muhammad even placed this blonde bimbo on the level of dogs and asses. Not her ass, braying asses. Okay? Oh yeah, I'm about to mention that. Just take it easy, Jancy. Excessively attractive has been made for the people the love of lust that include women, children, and hoarded treasures of gold and silver, and branded horses and cattle crops. Notice it's always from the man's perspective. What Allah made for men, right? Things he made desirable for men to possess, things they lust for, women, children, treasures, silver, branded horses, cattle, and crops. And here, chapter 2, verse 223. Your women are a tillage. Your women are your field. Hey, Blondie. They want to plow into you because they love your field. Right? Blondie, your women are a tillage for you. So come into your tillage as you wish, and forward for your souls, and fear God, and know that you shall meet him. Give thou good tidings to believers. Now, you remember the discussion I had with the Muslim the other day. This passage was sent down because the Jews were making fun of Muslims, saying, hey, don't have sex from behind because you may have a squint-eyed child. Sahih Bukhari, volume 6. Sahih Bukhari, number 51. Here, Jews used to say, if one has sexual intercourse with his wife from the back, then she will deliver a squint-eyed child. And Allah said, don't believe that. Plow into her from the front, behind, and there are Muslims who said, you can even have anal sex. They said, this passage says, you can have anal sex. Ibn Umar was one of them, the son of Umar ibn al-Khattab. Here's another one. Sunnah.com, Sunan Abi Dawud, Sahih narration. Book 11, Hadith 2138. Baz bin Hakim report on authority of his father from his grandfather Muawiyah ibn Haida saying, I said, Messenger of Allah, how should we approach our wives and how should we leave them? He replied, approach your tilth when or how you will. You have no say-so, ladies. Give her, your wife, food when you take food, clothe when you clothe yourself. Do not violate her face and do not beat her. Then later on, he then rescinded, saying, you can beat her. But hey, approach her the way you want. Any way you want. Any way you want. And here, guys, ladies, get the children away. According to some Muslims, like Ibn Ammar, this verse means you can have anal sex. Here it is. Here it is. And where am I quoting from? Right? Oh, this website went defunct, huh? Damn. Anyway, it's from Al-Tabari's Tafsir on chapter 2, verse 223. Now, Divine Mercy and others, they can read Arabic, and they can go to the Arabic of Tabari online and confirm I'm not lying. And I have other narrations that are easily accessible. Here, it was narrated Yaqub, narrated by Hushaym, narrated by Ibn Aoun, narrated by Nafi, who related that whenever Ibn Ammar read the Quran, he would not speak. But one day I read the verse, your wives are as a tilth unto you, so approach your tilth when or how you will. So he said, do you know about whom this verse was revealed? I replied, no. He said, this verse was revealed about penetrating women in their anus. In their anus. Now you see why they love this woman? Let me show you. Watch here. And their anus. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Muhammad ar-Rahim. Where's the pictures there? Anus, right? Piece of garbage. Trying to mock Christianity, mock fun of Jesus and Christians, and defend Islam. They would be loving to do chapter 2, verse 223 on her. Say, please, please come to the mosque. Bring us your anus. Your anus. See? Garbage can. Arrogant Jezebel. You think you're going to get away with it. All right, now here. It was narrated by Ibrahim ibn Abdullah ibn Muslim, Abu Muslim, narrated by Abu Umar al-Dariri, narrated by Ismail ibn Ibrahim. He's giving you even the Sunnah, the Isnad. Al-Karabisi, narrated by Ibn Aoun, narrated by Nafi, who said, I used to inquire from Ibn Umar. Now, you know who Ibn Umar is? Muhammad's companion and the son of Umar ibn al-Khattab. Whenever he read the verse in the Quran, your wives are a tilth unto you, so approach your tilth when or how you will, he would say, meaning to have intercourse with women in their anus. Now watch here. It was narrated by Abdul Rahman ibn Abdullah ibn Abdul Hakam, narrated by Abdul Malik ibn Maslama, narrated by al-Darawardi, who said it was related to Zayd ibn Aslam, that Muhammad ibn al-Munqaddir used to forbid penetrating women through their anus. So Zayd responded, look, Zayd, wait, what do you mean? Me? A witness against Muhammad that he informed me that he performed. So he's saying this liar used to penetrate women in the anus. Now he's forbidding it. Damn, Gina. A'udhu billahi Muhammad rajim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. You see how sick this religion is? You see why I say you can't bring your children when we're going to expose Muhammad? It was related about Al-Harith bin Yaqub that he narrated about Abi al-Habab Sayyid bin Yasir. Then asked Ibn Umar and said, oh, Abu Abdurrahman, we buy slave girls, so may we commit nahmad with them? So he replied, what is this nahmad? He responded, penetrating the anus. Ibn Umar said, wow, wow. Does a believer do that? It was narrated by Abu Kilaba, narrated by Abdul Samad, who said it was narrated by his father, who narrated from Ayub, narrated from Nafi, narrated by Ibn Umar, who said that this verse, your wives are as a tilth unto you, so approach your tilth when or how you will, was regarding the anus. I have a whole article on this. And I'll show you where to find it. I gave you enough about it. I don't want to keep talking about this garbage. But here's my article. It's in the description box. Anal sex. Muhammad anal sex. Here you go. You thought that's bad? Oh, wait. Thought that's bad. Let me show it to you. It's yours, guys. It's your material. Study, learn them, share them accurately. Pray for my support, health, and holiness protection for my daughters. Here it is. Right there. It's in the description box. A lot more. I give you a lot more, but I think, we've done enough. Right? We don't want to talk about this garbage so much. And the good thing about my articles, I link to other articles in the description box. So thank you, brethren, for loving me enough to pray for me. The Lord preserve me, strengthen me, give me grace to be holy and worship the Lord and get healthy and break my bondage. And thank you for your support, honestly. If it wasn't for PayPal, Patreon, I couldn't be doing this. God called some of us to do this full time so we can bless you and equip the church to be protected from this filth. Right? Pray for that support to stay steady. Anyway, let's go back here. Now, Blonde Bimbo, this is what you're defending. Blondie, do my laundry. This is what you're defending. Said Bukhari, when a woman refuses to give her anus or give her vajayjay for a man, look what Muhammad said. And this is from Sahih Bukhari. And if this Bimbo doesn't know, Sahih Bukhari is the most authentic collections of narrations for Khalid Yasin, right? So they can't tell her, no, these are weak, these are fabricated, unless she's that stupid that she was actually born blonde and not bleached her hair blonde. She almost made me take Shahada, brethren. Crystal, she almost made me take Shahada. You know why? Because I know Muhammad is the son of Satan. He's in hell. But she's so stupid, I started thinking, wait. Was Muhammad right? Women are stupid? They're half a brain? I almost became convinced of the sunnah, ya ukhti. She almost convinced me he was right. All right, well, watch. Look at the beauty of Islam. Narrated Abu Huraira. Sahih Bukhari, volume 4, number 460. Allah's apostle said, if a husband calls his wife to his bed to have sexual relations and she refuses and causes him to sleep in anger, the angels will curse her till morning. What a beautiful religion. What a beautiful religion. What a beautiful religion. Joe, brother, what's worse, me calling her an attention whore or Muhammad treating her like a whore and giving Muslim men the right to treat her like a whore? I'm doing her a favor to rebuke her and call her out so she can come to her senses before it's too late. You see that woman? If your man says, come to bed, no, the angels will be cursing you. You know what that means? Crystals and everyone else? If your husband says, sweetie, bedtime, let's make more Chaldean babies, la, then the angels will say, haram alaik, haram alaik, oh Allah, bring your wrath on her. Jump in bed now. Now my question is, why are the angels so concerned and men doing hanky-panky? Can you explain that to me? Why are angels concerned? You're telling me the angels are actually supervising you? Right? The angels are actually supervising you to see, wait. Jibreel. Yes, Mikhail. Wait, let's see if they're going to have hanky-panky. Astaghfirullah, Mikhail. Leave them alone. No, wait. That one right there, she's got some nice, tushy. Bit kelp, daughter of a dog. She went to sleep and made this man angry. Ya bint kelp, get naked so we can see. What a beautiful religion, huh? Beautiful religion. That's why I have no respect for Islam and those who defend it. Sahih Muslim, Book 8, number 3367. Abu Hurairah reported Allah's Messenger saying, by him in whose hand is my soul, when a man calls his wife to his bed, she does not respond. The one who's in heaven is displeased with her until her husband is pleased with her. See, your entire existence as a Muslim woman depends on you making your husband happy. It all depends on you making your Muslim husband happy. Jump in bed, let him mount you, and if he follows the tradition of Ibn Omar, let him do anal sex and penetrate you, because that's a good way of him getting disease and you, right, having your rectum damaged. Very beautiful. Does Allah and His Messenger know best? Did I tell you this is filthy? But now, look at how beautiful Islam is towards women. Muhammad was the first woman liberator. He was all for women's rights. Look at how beautiful. Look, guys. Muhammad says, when you're praying, and an ass, not her ass. We're not talking about your ass. We're talking about praying asses. Your ancestors. Your cousins. Or a dog, also related to you, female dogs, right? Or a woman passes in front of you as you're praying, your prayer is nullified. Your prayer is nullified. Even Aisha got angry saying, you put us on the level of dogs? No, you're worse than dogs, according to Muhammad. Here, Sahih Bukhari, volume 1, book 9, number 490. Narrated Aisha. Narrated Aisha. The things which annul the prayers were mentioned before me. They said prayer is annulled. If we're praying, a dog passes by, your prayer is canceled. By a dog, a donkey, and a woman. If they pass in front of the praying people. Now she exposes Muhammad the hypocrite. Do you want to see how his child bride, whom he mounted, exposed Muhammad as a hypocrite? You want to see how? I said, you have made us women dogs. I saw the Prophet praying while I used to lie in my bed between him and the Qibla. Did you catch it? She just exposed this liar, this hypocrite. He told them one thing, he did another. While he would be in my bed mounting me as a little girl because he loved children, he would then stand between me and the Qibla and pray. And whenever I was in need of something, I would slip away, for I disliked to face him. And he didn't stop his prayer. She just exposed him. She just exposed him, guys. Now, just to prove to you Muhammad did say this, and the people did not mishear him, here's another narration where Abu Dhar, a companion of Muhammad, heard this directly from Muhammad. Sahih Muslim, book 4, number 1032. Abu Dhar reported, the Messenger of Allah said, when any of you stands for prayer, and there is a thing before him equal to the back of the saddle that covers him, and in case there is not before him equal to the back of the saddle, his prayer would be cut off by an ass, not your ass, but your relatives, those bring out because you're a jackass. A woman and a black dog, also related to you, a female dog. I said, oh Abu Dhar, what feature is there in a black dog which distinguished from the red dog and the yellow dog? Even this guy saying, what's the difference between a black dog and a red dog? I don't know if you noticed, Muhammad said black dogs are devils. Sufyan, actually, Christian Prince exposed your whore mother. He showed that your whore mother was mounted by the Shia, and Christina Princess was pimping her. Because you're a whore like your mother, like your prophet. Ask your Shia father. All right? I said, oh, but what's the difference? Because Muhammad said, only black dogs are devils. Oh, son of my mother. Notice black, I'm not lying. The hadith says, black dogs are devils. He dreamt of a black woman. He said, that's a sign of an epidemic breaking out among the Muslims. He pointed to a black man. He says, he looks like Satan. He says in chapter 3, 106, 107, that those who enter Jannah, their faces will turn black. I mean, those who go to hell, their faces will turn black, And those who will go to Jannah, their faces will turn white. So if you're a black man, you're going to have a white face. And if you're a white man and you go to hell, you're going to have a black face. And he owned black slaves. Right? He said, "Oh, son of my mother, I asked the Messenger of Allah, as you're asking me," and he said, "The black dog is a devil." Notice, everything black, devil. Everything black. Then the final one, Abu Huraira. Now here's another companion Muhammad who heard it. The Messenger of Allah said, "A woman and an ass and a dog disrupt the prayer, but something like the back of a saddle guards against that." See that? See how beautiful Islam is? Now we're finished with that article. Blonde fetish. Let me go through this one quickly. Now, these are not as strong as the verses of the Quran and the Sahih narrations, but it's still in Islamic sources nonetheless, to show you what occupied the sick people. Then we're going to talk about Muhammad raping women. Look at this religion. Look what it's occupied with. Okay? This one is not as solid as quoting Quran verses or Sahih narrations, but it's in the Muslim sources nonetheless. And then we're going to go to Muhammad raping women. And Lord willing, I may finish this in 2 sessions because I want to go slow on this. Maybe we finish it tonight. Maybe we'll do a 3-hour session. It's up to you. So we can get rid of Muhammad and go back and talk about how beautiful Jesus is. Muhammad, the necrophiliac. Years ago, when I began ministry, there was a precious Orthodox brother in the Lord Jesus Christ who went by the pen name or the pseudonym Demetrius. He knows who he is. I lost contact with him. This is when I was a Protestant. But it was people like him that showed me how beautiful these Christian communities are, Orthodox, Catholic, and God worked through these people to slowly chip away. By the way, I forgot to mention, Aquino in Catholicism, he just did another response to Lily. I'll show you his YouTube channel. He's another brother who's doing his part to promote Catholicism, glorify Christ. I'll show you in a minute. Let me go through this. This brother would translate Arabic works in English for me, and he got me this nugget, and it's his commentary. Kanzul Amal, Kanzul Amal, or Kanzul Amal, the treasure of the workers, in the chapter of the issue of women, authored by Ali ibn Husam Eldin, commonly known as Al-Muttaqi Al-Hindi. He based this book on hadith and saying, listen, in Al-Jami Al-Saghir, written by Jalaluddin Al-Suyuri. Okay, now watch this. And he transliterated the Arabic. Thank you, brother. It's Kanzul Amal. Kanzul Amal. If you guys pay attention, I do have a speech problem. I have a hard time pronouncing certain words because my tongue collapses, and I can't do the because I suck. Kanzul Amal. Kanzul Amal. All right, now, those of you who know Arabic will confirm this. But the Muslims are going to lie to you. No, brother, no, astaghfirullah, you Christian, ya kafir, ya. This is Ali ibn Abu Talib's mother, who was named Fatima. She died. So Muhammad wanted to make sure she went to Jannah. Muhammad wanted to make sure she went to Jannah, meaning Jahannam. Now, what does he do for her? Narrated Ibn Abbas. Now, remember, Ibn Abbas, Muhammad Ali, they're all first cousins. Their fathers are all brothers. Ibn Abbas is a cousin of Ali. Ibn Abbas's father is Ali's father, Abu Talib, and Muhammad's father, Abdullah. Meaning, Ibn Abbas, astaghfirullah, is the son of Abbas. Abbas is the brother of Ali's father, Abu Talib, and the brother of Muhammad's father, Abdullah. Yeah, I said it right, but I said it too fast. Okay. I, Muhammad, put on her my shirt, a dead body. Fatima, the mother of Ali. He put his shirt on her. Now, now watch. Guys, watch. Okay. That she may wear the clothes of heaven. So I clothed her with my shirt, so she enters with my shirt. And I slept with her in her coffin. Slept with her in her coffin, that I may lessen the pressure of the grave. She was the best of Allah's creatures to me after Abu Talib. The Prophet is referring to Fatima, the mother of Ali. Now, Demetrius, who knows the Arabic, gives us the Arabic. Now, you Arab speakers who are Christian, who are honest, because your God is a God of truth, unlike Allah, can you confirm what he's about to say? The Arabic word used here for slept, ittajat, okay, and literally means lay down with her. It is often used to mean lay down to have sex. Muhammad is understood as saying that because he slept with her,